Good morning, guys. I am so excited to see you on day 5 on dealing with living with your family. This is the last day of this part of the devotional. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've missed a few, go back and check them out. They are on the Stand Student Ministry YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe, especially my kids. Now, dealing with your family as much as we have been, there should be a lot of forgiveness going on. So much so that I think we should look at it again. And I want to talk about a story of forgiveness growing up with my brother. My brother Seth and I, we were very close in age, and it's funny, we are different in a lot of ways. We've become more similar as we got older, but when we were younger, we didn't go together very well. And I remember one, we used to fight a lot. And we're both very big, tall, and when we fought, stuff would break. I remember one time in particular, we got in a fight, and we were normally pretty good about not punching each other in the head. That's just kind of that can hurt you. But we're fighting, and Seth gives me just this perfect black eye. It's perfect. And the part that really stood out about this was that I had a dance that week, and I had a date to it, which was kind of a big deal for me. Not something that happened all the time. So it was one of those moments where I really was very angry with him for a very long time. Months and months went by, and probably longer than it should have. I just couldn't let it go because I felt like he did it on purpose. Like he did the face punch because we had a dance coming up, and he wanted to make me look good for it. Do you know what that feels like? To hold that grudge that just stays there. Who in your family has been getting on your nerves a lot lately? Okay, is it your brother or sister who has found all this new free time as a point to annoy you and poke and prod you at any given moment, not doing enough to be mean, but enough to be annoying? Is it one of your parents who's gotten strict for some apparent reason during this coronavirus that while you're stuck at home, you can't do anything? You're like, well, I could do this before. How come I can't do it now? And there's just a lot going on. But here's the deal. Just like myself and my brother, your family's not perfect, okay? They will do things that will frustrate you and sometimes even hurt you. But instead of holding on to it, the Bible gives us a different set of advice when we're dealing with a family. The scripture today will talk about forgive them, okay? Forgive them. I don't want to forgive them. It's unfair. Do you know what they've done to me? And you're right. I don't know what they did to you. I don't know how serious it is and what's really going on in that situation. But I do know that Jesus' family wasn't perfect either, and neither is yours. You have done things to frustrate and sometimes hurt them too, but God's willing to forgive you every single time. You see, forgiveness is something that we want, but we have a hard time giving. Now, He's inviting you to do the same thing with your family, to forgive them. So, my question to you is, who do you need to forgive today? All right? And our scriptures for today is Colossians 3:13. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. And the next one is Luke 6:36 and 37. Be merciful just as the Father is merciful. 37, we'd like to quote this. Do not judge and you will not be judged. Do not condemn and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. And we're good at the first part. We don't finish the rest of it. All right. But guys, I love you guys. Work on your forgiveness, because when you're withholding forgiveness, it doesn't really hurt them. It hurts you. So we need to learn to let go of some things. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. God bless and keep forgiving, because you are forgiven.